My name is H.A. Goodman, and I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. And to read my writing and to see my latest CNN appearances and my MSNBC and RT appearances, you can go to hagoodman.com. Amazing day, amazing victory for the Standing Rock Sioux and the water protectors and the veterans and Native Americans and people who worked so hard and who suffered through so much to prevent the Dakota Access Pipeline from going through treaty land and Standing Rock Sioux land. And when you think of all the people who sacrificed, Sophia Wilansky lost her arm. Vanessa Dundan, the Apache woman who lost her eye. These are people who, and hundreds hospitalized as well. When you talk about the water protectors and the people who risked their lives and their well-being in freezing temperatures, against water cannons, against attack dogs, against rubber bullets at point-blank range, I think that the thousands of veterans who voyaged to Standing Rock, along with Tulsi Gabbard, and just on their own, I think that in terms of political pressure, the fact that these veterans decided to, and this is a Reuters article, U.S. veterans to form human shield at Dakota pipeline protest. More than 2,000 U.S. military veterans planned, this was a couple days ago, planned to form a human shield to protect protesters of a pipeline project near a Native American reservation in North Dakota, organizers said, just ahead of the federal deadline for activists to leave the camp they have been occupying. So when you think of veterans forming a human shield, and these are combat veterans, many of whom are combat veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan, Vietnam veterans, veterans from other U.S. wars. And you talk about them, or these very courageous Americans joining the Standing Rock water protectors and joining people like the Apache warrior Vanessa and Sophia Wilansky and Tulsi Gabbard. When you talk about the veterans and you talk about the pressure, the political pressure that these veterans would have, that a situation involving water cannons or rubber bullets or attack dogs, that kind of situation or that kind of scene with veterans who fought and protected this country from enemies abroad, who would now have to fight and protect the country from North Dakota's security forces. Give me your thoughts below as to your view, your viewpoint, or what you think, or how you think these veterans led to a situation where President Obama had to deny or stop the pipeline. I believe, and this is something that I was really worried about. I was worried what would take place if the North Dakota's, the security forces, the police, actually did try to utilize the same tactics that they did against the peaceful protesters with the peaceful veterans. What would have taken place? And my fear was that, something that could have resulted. And I was fearing that, and I said, how on earth could President Obama allow this to take place? Thank goodness he did not. Thank goodness he stopped it. But I guess I'm rambling again with this segment. But there's so many things going on. There's so many issues. It took 2 women getting injured for life, hundreds of people hospitalized, water protectors being shot at with water cannons, with rubber bullets, in freezing temperatures, progressive media in general not covering this. And you're going to see, mark my words, you're going to see all the publications that did not cover it suddenly say Obama denies the pipeline, and they're going to give 150,000% credit to President Obama when the credit should be given to the Standing Rock water protectors, the veterans, people like Sophia, Wilansky, and Vanessa, and the hundreds of people who were hospitalized, and the people who suffered a great deal and who risked their lives to ensure that the Dakota pipeline would be stopped. But I'm very interested to hear if you are a veteran of Iraq or Afghanistan or Vietnam or any other war, what do you think would have taken place? Do you think that there would have been a situation at Standing Rock with veterans if they had been treated in the manner that the security forces treated the water protectors prior to the arrival of veterans? I think that Tulsi Gabbard and Bernie Sanders did a great deal. I'm happy that President Obama acquiesced or did the right thing in the face of pressure. He could have been politically stubborn. That being said, my view is that the water protectors, the veterans, the people who risked their lives deserve all the credit for pressuring the government, for pressuring President Obama. Really, politically, Obama had no choice but to stop the pipeline for a number of reasons. But give me your thoughts below. If you're a veteran, I want to first thank you for your service to this country, and I'm eager to hear everyone's thoughts as to today's victory for the Standing Rock Sioux and the fact that veterans were going to form a human shield. And give me your thoughts as to the political impact of Tulsi Gabbard and of well over 2,000 veterans at Standing Rock, and many of whom are combat veterans. Give me your thoughts below. Thank you so much for listening.